Yesterday, Tobias the dog got the best surprise of his life, a shiny new toy shaped like a cow. It was big, it was soft, and it made a squeaky noise when he bit it, basically the canine equivalent of winning the lottery. Tobias could hardly believe his luck. It was perfect. His tail wagged so hard he nearly knocked over the lamp. He grabbed the toy in his mouth and trotted proudly into the living room where his brother, Cosmo the cat, was lounging on the couch, pretending to be too cool for any excitement. "Cosmo, Cosmo," Tobias barked, dropping the toy in front of the lazy cat. "Look, I got a cow. It's squishy and squeaky and it's mine." Cosmo, who was in the middle of a very important nap, opened one eye lazily and blinked at the cow toy. "It looks like a cow," he said in his usual indifferent tone. "But you do know I'm not impressed by toys, right? I'm an artist. I appreciate high culture like, napping." Tobias wasn't deterred. "But Cosmo, it's fun," he said, his eyes practically sparkling with excitement. "Want to play with it?" Cosmo flicked his tail in a dismissive gesture. "I don't play with things." He yawned and returned to his nap, clearly uninterested. Tobias, not ready to give up, padded over to Nibbler the bug, who was busy investigating the crumbs under the coffee table. She looked up, ears perked, as Tobias practically shoved the cow toy into her face. "Nibbler, check out my cow!" Tobias barked, his excitement bubbling over. "It squeaks! It's fluffy! You can chew it!" Nibbler sniffed the toy carefully, her tiny nose twitching. Then, in a move that would have made anyone proud, she snatched the cow and took off running. Tobias gasped. "Hey! That's mine!" Nibbler dashed around the living room, the cow squeaking with every twist and turn. Tobias, who had not anticipated this level of excitement from his little sister, immediately gave chase. Around the couches they went, Tobias leaping in the air, trying to grab his beloved cow back. Cosmo, still lounging, sighed heavily. "Honestly, I don't get you guys. I prefer the peace of a good nap, thank you," he muttered. Meanwhile, Nibbler darted under the coffee table, the cow toy still firmly in her jaws. Tobias skidded to a stop just in time to avoid crashing into the table leg. He stared at her, his tail wagging faster than ever. "I guess I'm going to have to outsmart her," he thought to himself. Tobias had an idea. He grabbed a nearby sock, waved it in the air, and then tossed it to the other side of the room. Instantly, Nibbler's attention shifted, and she zoomed after the sock, forgetting about the cow entirely. Tobias quickly snatched up the cow and placed it on his favorite spot on the couch. He then sat down next to it, proud of his cleverness, waiting for the chaos to die down. Nibbler returned with the sock in her mouth, only to see Tobias happily playing with the cow again. She pouted for a moment, but then decided to curl up beside him. "Fine," she said, "but next time I'm getting the cow first." Cosmo, who had been watching the entire scene unfold with a look of quiet disdain, finally stood up and stretched. "You all are ridiculous," he muttered, jumping to the windowsill. "Next time I'm going to get a toy that's actually impressive." Tobias, cow toy firmly in mouth, looked up at Cosmo and barked happily. "You know, Cosmo, I think everyone should try playing with the cow. It's way more fun than napping." Cosmo just rolled his eyes. "You'll learn one day, Tobias, one day." And with that, the three of them settled down together. Cosmo on his perch, Nibbler curled up at Tobias's feet, and Tobias, of course, clutching his new cow toy as if it were the greatest thing in the world. Don't forget to like and subscribe.